I'm Jerry.
I'm Allan.
I'm Arnett.
We are
Bourbon Buds.
Guys, gonna mention it again. Don't forget to check out our Discord server. We just started that. We've got about 12 to 15 members already. A lot of banter going back and forth, sharing collections and bottles, what we're chasing, what we're hunting, what we're drinking. Just having a lot of fun over there. So come on over and join us. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. Tonight we're going to do a flight of the Whiskey Row series from Old Forester. So it includes the 1870 original batch, the 1897 bottled and bond, the 1910, which is their unofficial double oaked, the 1920 Prohibition Style, and then of course the 1924 10-year. So let's get into this. And again, this is not a blind. This is a flight, so we're gonna go from youngest to oldest. 1870 to 1924. And we're just going to talk about them as well. We're going to start with the 1870. So this is the original batch, Old Forester Whiskey Row series. This comes in at 90 proof.
If you get a chance to go to the distillery, it's in Louisville. It's pretty fun. And
so much you know, Old Forester is a Brown Forman product. So, Brown Forman also does Jack Daniels. Previously did Early Times. Brown Forman's kind of known for some banana notes on the nose and palate, and I'm getting just a slight bit of that on this nose.
I don't get as much on the palate on this one, but I get it more on the nose than I do on the palate.
I'm getting some berries and caramel.
Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Old Forester was one of the distilleries that was making medicinal whiskey during Prohibition. What kind of flavors are you guys getting off of this? I don't get a ton of the banana. It is sweet. It's got a good thick viscosity, and it has a few scotchy notes to it, like towards the backside of my throat. But
I almost get a little toffee.
I get floral.
Banana and toffee.
I mean, see, on the flavor, I could see more, for me, more toffee than the banana. I get a little more banana in the nose than I do on the taste on this one, for me. But it's got a nice, it's sweet and it's got a good thickness, but it's almost like a candy thickness rather than some of the others. The viscosity on it's more like a candy, like a liquid candy thickness. And it's not quite that sweet, but it's still pretty sweet. But it's more of just that liquid. So
it just feels incomplete to me. It's like it's not.
It's missing something.
Well, let's see if we can complete this.
So I get like a berry, red fruit, floral, just a touch of like a fresh banana, like just a touch.
Okay. I get banana in the nose, just not at all on the taste.
All right, let's move on to the 1897.
I feel like I'm getting more banana on the nose on this one.
Oh, definitely, I agree with you.
Yeah.
And this is bottled and bond, so it's 100 proof. And a minimum of 4 years aged.
This is almost banana bready.
I was getting ready to say banana bread.
It's not quite like with walnuts or anything in it, but it's almost a little banana bready.
It's a baked spice, baking spice.
I can see that.
Baked banana.
We sound really snooty, but it's true.
Maybe with a little bit of like butter.
I was just gonna say butter.
I can see that with a little butter in it.
It's like a warm piece of banana bread with butter melted into it.
Oh, it's weird to say butter on it, but you just get that fattiness.
Just that hint. It's just that hint of it. Yeah. Gives you that hint. It's not as sweet as the last one.
First bottle, I was picking up more of those red fruits, floral. This, I'm getting more of the brown sugar.
I'm almost getting a little apple on this.
I was just about to say I'm getting more apple on this. Maybe a little bit of the brown sugar, especially on the back end, but I'm getting more apple out of this than I am as far as fruit on the taste. I'm getting more the banana on the nose, but apple on the taste.
I'm getting banana on like a Bananas Foster. Caramelized sugar, brown sugar, a little touch of banana again.
All right. Shall we go to the next one?
On to the 1910. Now the story, I guess, behind the 1910 is the Old Forester distillery had some
At a fire.
Was it a flood or a fire?
It was a fire.
Fire. And so some of the barrels were damaged, so they took the distillate out of those barrels and put them in new charred oak barrels,
And made it double.
which is what we know today as a double oak. So they accidentally stumbled upon this version, and this is 93 proof.
This is like caramel candy.
Oh my god,
Caramel
it's so
candy on the nose.
sweet.
Yeah,
it's
it's
so
caramel candy
rich.
on the
It's so
nose.
sweet. It's rich.
Oh my god.
I'm getting some banana, but it's more caramel, like caramel candy.
It is
You-
caramel banana.
it's funny.
It's like a banana dipped in caramel and
Like a candy apple,
maybe
but a
even a
banana.
little chocolate.
Like a candied apple, but with a banana.
It's kind of funny.
That's nice sweetness.
You guys were picking up on the apple in 1897, the previous one. I'm picking up on a caramel apple on this one.
So I'm not. Well, I'm more on the like a caramel coated banana.
I'm like an oaky
There's some oakiness to it.
caramel banana.
Oakiness to it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's definitely those rich caramel brown sugar.
Hmm. This one way more so than the last
But
one,
the
especially on
richness,
the nose.
Yeah,
the
it's-
richness of this is just
hmm
it's
Especially on
just
the nose. That
tenfold.
nose is so rich, and the flavor on it too. But
Yeah.
just the nose. This by far has had the best nose so far.
Yes, very.
So
I think it has the best palate so far as well.
Well, yes, but it's just got a decadent nose to it.
Oh
Oh,
wow!
that's good.
You can taste the char. Taste the caramel. It's like a creamy.
Taste that
caramel.
fire.
That's a delicious pour right there.
Now I do also have a bottle of the 117 extra old. So this is supposedly the 110 barreled again.
third
If
barrel.
I understand that right. So 93 proof as well.
Hmm.
But the 117 series extra old.
Interesting.
So, but we can get into that with when we do a blind, but
Yeah. All right.
not part of the official Whiskey Row series.
Shall we hop into 1920?
Yeah, so 1920, the
The Roaring Twenties.
Prohibition Style 115 proof.
Ooh,
You can see the difference in the darkness of the whiskey. I think it is a little bit darker than, maybe it's the same as the 1910, but definitely darker than the,
yes.
the 1897 or
Yeah.
1870.
that is.
And you can tell on the nose that it's got a little more proof to it.
That's a phenomenal nose. I get tropical fruit. Now that I get more of like a light sugar along with a brighter taste. I can taste some of that citrus on it. But it's completely different from the 1910.
Mhm.
1910 was more velvety, luxurious, brown sugar, caramels.
Yeah, I think if richness, sweetness, and oakiness is your thing, 1910 is right up your alley. If you want a little more higher proof, 1920 it's gonna blow the rest of the offerings away just because of the proof. It's just a tiny bit hot on the nose for me, but the palate is perfect. I like the
really,
proof on the
really
palate.
long lingering aftertaste on the 1920.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Should we go to 24?
Yep.
So this is the 1924. This is 100 proof. This is a 10-year-old age dated,
Nose.
and again, very very great looking color to it, and viscosity. The 1924 is a bottle that I was quote unquote chasing. I wasn't really actively going out just for that bottle, but it was a bottle I wanted to get for the past year and wasn't able to secure it. When this year's batch started rolling out, it was readily available. I mean,
It was
on the
actually
shelf for a
surprising how
while.
available it was here, honestly. And it's sat on the, I think the price point is what kept it on the shelf for a little while.
119.
It's not bad. It's worth it. It's just it puts it into a bracket that it gets into where it's more on the people who've tried bourbons more of the connoisseurs into it rather than just the general drinker.
Right.
Because it really puts it into that next category. But it's delicious. It's well worth the money. It's just, I think that's why it sat for a little bit this time. Definitely the best one in the row.
Like it.
Like it's smooth. It's got a good proof point to it, but it's smooth. It's got a ton of flavor to it. Sweetness.
It's like the grown-up big brother of all the other offerings here.
It has experience.
It is. It's complex. It's experienced.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely love it. I love the richness and the
there's richness to it. There's complexity to it. There's
Yeah.
sweetness to it. It's got aftertaste that lingers nicely.
It's completely different compared to the other four.
This is
Yeah,
Just one of those solid bourbons.
I would have to agree with that.
Honestly, I'd prefer 1924 over Eagle Rare 12 or Eagle Rare 10. Eagle Rare 10 has that single note, but the 1924 has just that complexity that Eagle Rare doesn't.
And I think that's one of the things I like about this Old Forester Whiskey Row series. It's their interpretation of that time frame and that timeline, and this is what's going on at this period of time when they were making this. And this is their interpretation of that time.
It's a fun piece of
and
history.
I just really enjoy tasting the difference.
Exactly.
And like I put it when we were reviewing the 1924, Buffalo Trace. I love Buffalo Trace. They're known for that sweetness, more likability. I think Old Forester offers a more eloquent product, more complex. Buffalo Trace is just single noted sweetness, bam, in your face. I mean, they have products that do offer some complexity, but I think this gives me a whole new view of Buffalo, other than Buffalo Trace, because all I know is Buffalo Trace. That's good to me.
And I think as we go along, because this is going to be one of some in a series of trying different distilleries, like a row of what they're doing. Like this is their whiskey row, trying some of their different offerings. Like we've talked about Iron Root and some of the others.
Yeah, I certainly wish more people would do this.
It's going to be interesting to see as we go along and just kind of open up the different flavors that some of the other distilleries have gotten, because several of us have got enough different offerings from different distilleries that we can try, kind of like we did more Buffalo Trace kind of before on a video. With this, we've got their Whiskey Row series, and there's other distilleries like Starlight or Iron Root or some of those where we're going to be able to try some of their flights of different stuff and just kind of see what they offer.
Yeah, and I think Penelope is a good example of that as well. And
yes.
Look how many different offerings they have, and
so many.
Yeah, we've enjoyed 99% of their offerings. There was one I didn't care for, but only one so far. So I just really appreciate those distilleries making that
art.
different. I appreciate the craft and the artistry of it. Yeah.
And that's actually a good challenge. If you guys like a single distillery, say Buffalo Trace, example, like me. If you like Buffalo Trace strictly, go out of your own bubble, try some different stuff. You'll find stuff that you'll absolutely love, like this.
And to add to that, not just Old Forester, Buffalo Trace, Maker's Mark, the big distilleries. Wherever you're located, try some of the stuff local and see what they're doing. Some of the small distilleries, they put to be able to compete at all, they have to put out a really good product. Well, not all of them. But they a lot of them put out a really good product that has wonderful flavors and is very complex and all that. And it's great to support some of the smaller distilleries.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm going to give the 24 my top. I'm going to go 20 as the next, just because I do like that higher proof. The 10 after that. And then, man, I'm just kind of running down the row, honestly. Because that 1897 is so sweet and so nice. And then the 1870 is good, but it's my least favorite. And then that 17 kind of snuggles in there between the 1920 and the 1910.
Yeah, so this is actually not a part of the Whiskey Row series. We don't have to rank this or tier it or whatever, but you're certainly welcome to if you want.
What do you think? You going next, Allan?
Yeah. Not just because I'm a proof junkie. I prefer the 115. It's different. It has those banana, coconut, pineapple, tropical vibes to me, which I've never found in a bourbon, which I absolutely enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's definitely unique and something different and refreshing to have after all these bourbons. But I'd say 1920 would be first, 1924 second, 1910 third, shockingly probably 1870 fourth, and then fifth.
All right.
Jerry, where are you sitting at it?
1924 definitely my favorite pour of the whiskey row series. I would say 1910 is my second favorite, just because I am a double oak fan. I love the richness of it.
It is delicious.
And then the 1920 with the higher proof would be my third, and then 1897 and 1870. And if I had to throw the 117 in there, I would put it right between the 1924 and the 1910.
Fair.
But 1924 wins it for me. So.
Yeah, it is, as we said before, it's a complete bourbon. Yeah. So it is a very fine bottle, is well worth the money, and it is just a great drink. If you get a chance to try it somewhere, definitely get it. If you get a chance to buy the bottle and you can afford it, I would definitely do it because it's well worth the money. So go to some bottle shares. You'll probably find it somewhere.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, now that it's more readily available, you'll see it at more bottle shares. So.
Definitely. Yeah, it's definitely something worth trying. It's definitely something to enjoy at a bottle share. So
yeah,
all right, cool.
Well, guys, once again, check out our Discord server. We'd love to throw it back and forth with you there. Share your collection with us. Let us know what you think. Drop a comment down below. Any comments you have on the Whiskey Row series, what you think about those. Check out our Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And for now, I'm Jerry.
I'm Allan.
I'm Arnett.
Keep on sipping.
Please drink responsibly.